Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. Today we are not doing our usual travel vlogging. We are not going to any specific destination. Today we are going to show you something that has been on our minds for a long time. So there is a surprise. So let's dive right in.
So guys, you have guessed it right. This video is all about our new bike, the brand new Bajaj Avenger 160 Street. So without wasting further time, let's dive into the specs of the bike, and let's first begin with the engine specs. Now, as I've already said, this is a 160cc 4-stroke DTSI engine, and since this is the BS6 version of the Bajaj Avenger, so obviously it has the fuel injected engine. This bike generates a max torque of 13.7 Nm and a max power of 15 PS. The Avenger 160 Street has an air-cooled engine. However, if you guys want to purchase the oil-cooled version of this very bike, then you have to go for the 220 cools.
The fuel tank of this bike is 13 liters, and just come here, we'll show the instrument cluster. So let's put the key in the slot and let's power up the bike. So as you can see, this is a part digital and part analog console. The speedometer is analog and the odometer is digital. The odometer also has a trip meter along with it. So pressing this button activates the trip meter. If you see, we have the fuel gauge indicator. We have R17 tires in the front and R15 tires in the back. The front wheel has a single channel ABS disc brake and the rear wheel has a drum brake. So I'll start the bike. So I'll just try to show you the exhaust note of the bike. Quite nice, and it has so the exhaust note is quite nice, and there is a grungy feeling to the exhaust note, and this is something that all bikers, I mean two-wheeler enthusiasts like. Here you have the Bajaj logo, and in LED it is looking quite good. The ABS meter is also, ABS indicator is also there, and there you can see the odometer, and by pressing this switch you can activate the trip meter. So come on guys, let's go for a short ride.
So here we are riding the Avenger 160, and so the first impressions about the seating position, that will be shared to you by rider boy himself.
So the first thing that you will notice when you get onto this bike is that the seat is extremely comfortable, more so for the rider. The pillion seat is not that comfortable, it's a bit narrow, but the rider seat is very comfortable. It's just like a cushioned couch, so as to say.
So regarding the pillion seat, Srijan has mentioned that it's narrow, but though it's narrow, it's long. I can say it's long. We have almost rode this bike for about 230 kilometers now, and the initial impression goes that it's a very smooth bike. The gear shifting is very smooth. At least I have found it very smooth. The gear shifting pattern is 1 down 4 up. So for the past few months we were scouting for the right kind of bike that we needed to buy, and we have zeroed in on this, the Bajaj Avenger 160 Street. It is compatible with both of us.
Actually, one thing that we need to say is that this bike has a very upright sitting position. Since this is a cruiser bike, wheelbase is also quite long, at 1490 millimeters.
The ground clearance of this bike is 169 mm and the seat height of this bike is 737 mm.
The front brake has a good bite since owing to the fact that it is a ABS disc brake.
So, how was the experience of riding this Avenger 160?
Experience is very comfortable, though we are not very experienced riders. We are newbies, so as to say, but I have ridden other bikes and I can say that this is more comfortable than those. Another thing is that the pickup is quite good actually.
Just a second. It's evening right now, so why are you wearing this sunglasses?
Actually, it is my style. This is my signature style. Even at night, I like to wear sunglasses. And it matches well with the tone of the situation and the color of the bike. That's why.
What matches well? Your glasses?
Glasses, yeah.
And I just want to add one more thing is that it has a very traditional side stand. It gives you the look and feel of those traditional hardy bikes that we had back in the 80s and 90s like Rajdoot and all.
So it's time for Srijita to enjoy the ride back home. Bye bye now. Thanks for watching and do subscribe to our channel if you haven't.